Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. I never see you. Wonder, 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 wonder. I wonder if it is only Kaduna State that is in Nigeria, because how is it possible that these people are outside? They are out there, protesting, saying that they want two ministerial nominees from Kaduna State. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Just in, protesters storm APC secretariat, demand two ministerial nominees for Kaduna. Sources of demonstrators from Kaduna State stormed the national headquarters of the All Progressive Congress on Monday to demand that President Bola Tinubu should add an additional ministerial nominee to the slot of former Governor Nasir El-Rufai, chanting solidarity songs and displaying several banners that read, "Mr. President, please respect other APC families in Kaduna State," and "Mr. President, give Kaduna people their democratic dividends." The protesters insisted on having the national chairman of APC, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, address them. Addressing journalists at the secretariat, coordinator of Kaduna APC Patriots, Professor Ganzu Yusuf, said aside from repaying the votes from the state with two ministerial nominees, the president should also endeavor that only those who genuinely worked for the success of the party should be considered. This was even as Yusuf stressed the 40% vote the president garnered from Kaduna were from a combined effort of party loyalists, and certain chieftains from some opposition parties. He said, and I quote, "The selection of former Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai for ministerial position in the state was incontestable due to his performance evaluation. It is, however, going to be catastrophic for the party to maintain only one family for state and federal appointments, more so without considering major contributors in the political success. All the APC members in the state can testify to the major contributors to the success of the party in the state, as it is widely acknowledged. This group is therefore objecting any new ministerial nomination outside those that have contributed immensely and glaringly to the success of a party in Kaduna State, especially during the presidential and governorship elections. Now that Malam Nasir El-Rufai could not make the ministerial list, we urge you and the governor of Kaduna State to consider advising Mr. President to consider the state for a second ministerial position for a balanced proportion status. We are all aware that our party could not secure any of the three senatorial seats in the state and could only win 4 out of the 16 National Assembly positions in the last elections for obvious reasons, but for alliances and genuine cooperation between Senator Uba Sani, co-contestants during the primary elections, and some members of other political parties, we were able to secure up to 40% votes for the president, as well as securing the governorship ticket and also getting 22 number of seats out of a total of 34 seats of the state assembly. While receiving the demonstrators, Ganduje reassured them that their demands will be conveyed to the president. "We thank you for coming and appreciate you. We're very orderly. I listened to your speech with keen interest, trying to find out where you are heading to, but throughout your speech, I observe you apt on capacity. You were requesting Mr. President to also nominate one of you from Kaduna and did not mention any geographical region from your state. And you remember Mr. President said his cabinet will be a government of national competence, not a cabinet of geographical location. Thank you. We will convey your request to Mr. President," he stated. You all, thank you very much for always listening. Before we conclude this video, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Buba says, "Please, from which geographical area of Kaduna did they come from?" Romanos Idoka says, "Useless people, ministers will turn to good economy." Innocent says, "Nominate the 48 ministers from Kaduna. Idiot people, idiot Momo people. Now only Kaduna be the special state in Nigeria." I was wondering the same thing as well. Maybe it's only Kaduna that is in this Nigeria. Thomas Tanko says, "Abba, APC, why maintaining only one family for positions in the state? Why not do the right thing at the right time?" Motari Ibrahim says, "This is a political strategy initiated by El Rufai. Northwest is for Kaduna State only. How can a state that produced the current speaker and one slot of minister, and now you are wasting your time for protest? Which kind of politics be this? I don't know. Probably they want to take all the ministerial seats. They want all the ministerial seats to come from Kaduna, because I don't even understand what they are protesting about." Lastly, Paul Lucas says, "You can now see how the Northerners and Hausa people don't have brain in their skull, but cow shit. Wow. Giving you 5 ministerial slots, will it reduce the pump price in your state? Will it reduce the hike in foodstuff that most of you go beg before eating nonsense? Nonsense people, that you are backward. You collect one secret spaghetti to vote wahala. You never see anything yet." Wow, this person is vexing. Thank you very much, my people, for always listening and watching. I love you all. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.